What are you listening to?
Huh? What are you listening to?
Henry the Blasian.
Brand new. Not even out yet.
I feel alive again. I know I gotta win, and I've been on my way. Ain't no abandoning.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Henry the Blasian here, and welcome back to another video. And today, guys, I've got quite the bomb to drop on your YouTube timeline. So you guys remember yesterday when NBA 2K MyTEAM made that tweet saying locker codes coming on the 250K tournament broadcast tomorrow, blah blah blah, and then underneath they said also have another big announcement for the mode that you don't want to miss. Now this led the whole community to go into speculation. Some people thought it was going to be a next gen tournament because again, they're announcing this during a tournament. It only makes sense. We're jumping into next gen. It would be an accurate guess. And some people thought we were going to be getting some kind of draft mode on my team. I really don't think that's ever going to happen, but it's nice that people try to hope and think it's going to happen. But it was actually neither of those guys. If you were watching the 250K tournament, they ended up announcing what it was going to be. Now this actually has to do with the Age of Heroes set, and some people might like this and think it's cool. I know a lot of people are going to be pretty angry about this, but they've essentially announced what the rewards are going to be for the Golden Age and the Modern Age. Now while I do think this is pretty creative, I think it could have been a better approach, but what they said it was going to be, guys, is you're going to be locking in for Dark Matter coaches, specifically a Dark Matter Phil Jackson coach card, which, don't get me wrong, is super cool, and I'll get into why that's still such a big con. But for the first time ever, guys, there's going to be a Phil Jackson or a historic coach period in NBA 2K MyTEAM. So on the Golden Age, it's going to be Dark Matter Phil Jackson. On the Modern Age, it's going to be a Dark Matter Greg Popovich coach, and both of these coaches increase attributes by plus 10. That is an absolute insane amount. In fact, that's double what a diamond coach can do for you. Now again, this is super cool because we've been wanting like this kind of theme in the game for a while, but the way they're going to be executing this isn't exactly the best. Now why do I say that? You're going to have to lock in a ton of players for a coach that honestly isn't going to do much for your team. Again, it depends who you are, but if you plan on locking in a set like this, you're really not going to need it. Let me expand on it a little bit. Right now we've got a Dark Matter Michael Jordan, which is going for about 1.4 million MT. That's nothing cheap. On top of Shaq, Dirk Nowitzki, the mystery player here, Magic Johnson, you're locking in at the very minimum 5 super expensive cards. You're going to be getting some for free here and then other cheap cards along the way, but you're basically going to be locking in millions of MT for a coach card. Now this coach card, even though it increases your stats by plus 10, I just don't think it's ideal for a lock-in reward, because the thing is, all these cards in here already have such insane stats. Like, let's look at Michael Jordan for a second. What is Phil Jackson or Greg Popovich gonna do for this card that a shoe doesn't do already? Like, you increase anything here by plus 10, it's already gonna be maxed out. But the thing is, anything that even matters to this Michael Jordan, all you really need is a plus 5 and it's already gonna be maxed out. Like, even if you're increasing plus 10 strength there, that's not gonna matter. That's not why people get these coaches. It's likely gonna be a 3-pointer. It's likely gonna be a lot of defense, probably a driving dunk, who knows. Now if you're someone who uses like a Giannis card where the 3-pointer is on the lower end and that could increase it plus 10 to like a 90 or something, that would be super cool. But the thing is, when you're locking in a set like this, you're likely not looking to use a card like Giannis. And another thing I also do not like, I'm assuming that Phil Jackson is going to be more offense oriented and then Greg Popovich will be a very lockdown type coach, increasing all the defensive stats. But the one thing I also don't understand is I feel like one set should have been for both coaches. I don't think you should have to lock in both sets for 2 different coaches, because then you're not really driven to lock in both sets. Does that make sense? Like, if I end up locking in the Golden Age set, guys, I literally have 0 reason to want to lock in the Modern Age. I'm essentially paying millions of MT to increase a lot of stats on my God cards, which are puny. And then you guys might be thinking, well, HTB, what if people want to do that for budget cards? Here's the thing, you don't have the option to do that with budget cards, because you're gonna have to buy all these super expensive players if you want a chance at that Dark Matter coach in the first place. So while I do think this is a super neat idea, I know it sounds like I've been putting it down the whole time, the idea of Dark Matter coaches is phenomenal. I think we should have gone with like pink diamonds where it would have been like plus 7 and gradually worked our way up, but 2K adding coach cards into the game is super cool. I just think the way they're executing it is not very good. Most people were thinking that we were going to be locking in for like a GOAT tier level card like people did last year with that GOAT Kareem. That set was super popular because that Kareem was insane. insane. We were all thinking we were going to be locking in for either a Giannis, a Kobe, a Kareem, something top tier where we might actually consider locking in this millions of MT. Like, for example, if I end up locking in the golden age and getting Phil Jackson, I honestly really have no reason to hold on to the Zion or James Harden or Jokic. I'll hold on to Luka because he's still one of the best point guards in the game, but all these other cards honestly might plummet in price because, again, there's no hype around that mystery anymore. Zion, even though he is very expensive, he's cool, he's a dark matter, might not go for as much MT anymore because not anybody's just looking to lock in for a coach. In the end, it's more the players that make an impact than a coach. Lastly, I will say one more time, the coaches, very neat idea. The execution, terrible. I think they should have put the coaches in like an XP challenges, kind of like how we got that Pink Diamond Ray Allen. If we had to do challenges that way for the coaches, or just anyway, even put them in packs, honestly, I'd much rather do that than have to lock in the millions of MT for a coach I might use for a couple games, and honestly, that I won't pay attention to very much, especially at this point in the year. Again, all the cards are super souped up. If we got something like this in like season 2 or season 3, then these coaches would be an insane difference and would honestly be worth locking in. But at this point in the year, guys, I think it's more just a luxury than anything else. But I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about the fact that they've added dark matter coaches, specifically Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich, into my team? With that all being said, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. And for you new viewers, you know you got to hit that subscribe button and join the Blazer Nation. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day and take care.